Oh, there's another Deep Forest Hermit. Well, we saw how good that card was in the previous draft, so we're just going to take him again. And not really missing out on much. There's King of the Pride. There's a reasonable card. Lancer Sliver. Anurid is okay. We'll take another Hermit. We had some decent combos with Hermit last time. It's unfortunate that final match just came down to mana, but my mana base did punish me a little bit. I think Tectonic Reformation is a strong card, certainly strong and sealed, but there's also Settled Beyond Reality. Someone took a common, probably a mob. Well, we saw Settled Beyond Reality and Deep Forest Hermit go off. I think we'll just take another Settled Beyond Reality. And again, I'll move off to the right so that you guys can see. You want a Wall of Blossoms? Nah, we're going to take the Settle Beyond Reality, the very splashable, powerful removal card that also can blink our Deep Forest Hermit. Reprobation, not as good as Settle. If Convoke was a bigger theme in the set, then maybe I'd Wall of Blossoms, or I'd put Wall of Blossoms a little higher, but I don't actually rank it very high. Obviously, you can draw a card, but, you know, it's not that exciting. There's Fact or Fiction, Winter's Rest, Lesser Masticore, Excavating Anurid, Moonblade Shinomi, another Settle. This is a bit of a decision, I think. Fact or Fiction versus Settle. Fact or Fiction is like a draw your best 2 of the top 5 versus just another removal. I think I'll take another Settle. Passing on the Winter's Rest. Right now we could be... that's the second Winter's Rest I think we've seen, and then a Fact or Fiction. This is the second Excavating Anurid we've seen. We might get one of the 2 back, although we can't really afford to play too many 5-drop cards, and we already got 3 to start the draft off. So we've sent a little bit of a blue signal to the left. Here's an Enduring Sliver, Magnetic Sinkhole, Spinehorn, and a Marassa Behemoth, plus a Talisman of Creativity. Cordial Vampire is a strong card in the white-black Changeling deck. But you'd have quite the black commitment. I have to not hide the timer. Let's put that there. Let's take the Enduring Sliver, I think. It's a solid 2-drop. It's possible green will not be open, and we won't be able to play Deep Forest Hermit, but we'll see. There's a Mana War. We have sent a bit of a blue signal to the left. I think the Mana War is good enough to just take it here, passing on Snow-Covered Plains, Secluded Steppe, Wall of 1,000 Cuts. Let's take the Mana War. Here's a Tranquil Thicket. There's a Munitions Expert, Knight of Old Benalia, Rain of Revelation, Snow-Covered Forest. Knight of Old Benalia and Deep Forest Hermit is a bit of a combo. And in the green-white deck, Knight of Old Benalia is pretty good. There's also a Cycle Land. Knight of Old Benalia and the Settles are pretty good. I might just take the Knight here. It is another 5-mana card. But you can suspend it. Well, here we've got Pondering Mage, Rain of Revelation, Kite. I kind of want Pondering Mage, but that would be my 5th 5-drop. Kite at its best in blue-red, probably not great in the other colors. Actually, Ephemerate and these things are pretty good. I'm going to take Ephemerate. I probably didn't need to take it that highly, but it was sort of like, oh yeah, what about Ephemerate, kind of audible. Here's Moonblade Shinobi. There's Etchings of the Chosen. Maybe I take this here. I'm not really missing out on a whole lot if I don't end up tabling one of these cards, but if white-black ends up being open, maybe I could go a little hard. Yeah, I'm also kind of completely ignored Ravenous Giant there. Ephemerate I probably didn't need to take too highly, and Etchings we'll see. There's Dregscape, Sliver, Unearth. That's Remote Smoke Shaper. Not too excited by these cards. Not too excited by Unearth. Let's try the Dregscape. See if white-black is actually open. Carrion Feeder. The Wall Blossoms came back. Cave of Temptation, Unearth. I don't think I need the Carrion Feeder. Maybe I just take the Cave of Temptation here. Because right now we've got 4 different colors of cards. Seems like green may not be what we end up playing. Excavating Anurid came back, so did a Moonblade Shinobi. I think there might be an Anurid coming back in the next pack as well. Let's take the Shinobi. No, it didn't come back, but Umezawa's Charm Headless Spectre came back. Take the Spectre. Get the Charm anyway. Don't think I would play 2 Caves in my deck. Take the Tornado, manage to grab it, and Spore Frog. Alright, we've got 1 good green card, 1 good blue card, couple of good white cards and some medium black cards, so let's see where this pack takes us. On Thin Ice, sort of a weird removal spell. Mother Bear. So you need, it's basically Chain of the Rocks. You need Snowlands to actually cast on Thin Ice. I think we can get late like Snow, Swamps, and Plains. So this is probably fine. We're passing on it's our second Dregscape Sliver, but it's not even clear we're in black. And then like a Mother Bear or a Chiller Pillar. So I guess the upside of On Thin Ice is enough there that we'll try and put that together. This would be the second Etchings of the Chosen. Frostwalk Bastion, Answered Prayers, Prohibit, Ransack. I'm sort of heading toward a 3-color deck, so I'm not too excited by the colorless land. Nether Spirit's not really a card in Limited. Answered Prayers. Let's lean into the Changeling thing, maybe. We have 2 Slivers. I'd be able to table that thing. I'll take it anyway. I think it's the best card. Eladamri's Call, Glacial Revelation, Rank Officer. I'll take the Snow-Covered Plains. This is a terrible pack for like everyone. Rain of Revelation is fine. I think we'll take the Plains. Could take Eladamri's Call. just to get my Deep Forest Hermit. But I think at this point we're not playing green. How many etchings of the Chosen can one deck have in it? Yeah, we're gonna get the green hookups this turn, or this game. Well, let's take the Good Fortune Unicorn. That is more splashable. It's a Spring Bloom Druid that'll help us fix this abysmal mana base. Second Ravenous Giant Blade Black Sliver. Yeah, we're gonna seal the green this time. I think I'll take another Spring Bloom Druid. Take a Snow-Covered Plains here. Yeah, Druids are getting our snow basics for On Thin Ice, our 3 colors for who the heck knows what. It's a Llanowar tribe. That's a difficult card to cast, isn't it? I'll take it all the same. Black hasn't really been that open. Basically just etchings of the Chosen have been open. This is the third one, or we've seen 3 of them. I don't think the Changeling, like I haven't seen a single white Changeling really. So I don't even think the deck is open necessarily. There's a Fountains of Ichor, or Fountain of Ichor, which is playable. I think I'll take it. Again, helps me with multiple colors. So far this deck is draw Deep Forest Hermit or die, which kind of means I should have taken the Eladamri's Call. Could use the buyback soldier token card, because I think we're more in the green-white landfall, or creature fall rather, deck. At this point, we can expect white to be open in pack 3, green to get cut again. Having a hard time finding. I think red may have been the open color in my seat at the end of the day. And seeing, not that these cards are great or anything. I'll take the Amorphous Axe. Now we could take a Rain of Revelation. Don't really have enough reason to play blue, sadly. I think I'll just take the 2/2. That's a pretty late Goblin, whatever, war thing. 4 mana, make 3 tokens. I'll take the Phantasmal Form. Already have one Umazawa's Charm that's currently in my sideboard. Not sure I'll even play blue. Gonna need this last pack to go really well for us. Okay, we got the Anurid. And we got another Sport Frog last pick. Here's Astral Drift, Splicer's Skill. During Sliver, another Mana War. How am I doing for Splicer's Skill cards? I'm a lot worse this time around. Ephemerate. That's really the only cheap card I have. Still a 3 mana 3/3. Astral Drift. I have no cyclers right now. Don't think that's really happening. I think I'll just take the Splicer's Skill. Again, it's a 3 mana 3/3. Maybe I get some more combos with it. Could take the Mana War instead. No, I'll take the Skill. King of the Pride. Mob. Winding Way. Stirring Address. Talisman of Hierarchy. I have no changelings. King of the Pride would be a 3 mana 2/1. No combos. I mostly just need bodies. I have actually a lot of 3s. Let's get these etchings out here. Tribute Mage can get the Amorphous Axe I currently have. Take it, I guess. There's a Trumpeting Herd. Snap that up. Ideally, I'll just be straight green-white and not even worry about this blue. We'll need a lot of 2-drops to make that a possibility. More friggin' 3-drop creatures. It's not what we need. We need 2s. Don't want to hide the timer. Winter's Rest, Chiller Pillar, Stirring Address. I think I'll take a Chiller Pillar here. Ugh. Maybe I take the Farmstead Gleaner. Yeah. Because if I do cut blue, then we're not that crowded on 3 anymore. It would seem that red-green, or red-black was the open color. Look at this pack. So ridiculous. Can't play so many settles. Best card by a mile is Deep Forest Hermit. I think we... And Trumpeting Herd is the next best. I think we have to play green. How many playables do we even have? We got 16 if we cut blue. Tranquil Thicket. Wow. Look at a pretty late Magmatic Sinkhole. I guess the red decks probably have enough by now. I think this qualifies as a train wreck at this point. Some mistakes I more than likely made was committing to my green for too long in the face of it getting cut. I think this Knight of Old Manali will be unplayable, so we can actually make room for Marasa Behemoth or Wall. Yeah. I don't have a single changeling. So this is just 3 mana 2/1. Guess we'll take a Winding Way. How dare you show up this late, Venomous Changeling. Chiller Pillar. All right, it would seem that red-black, given that there was two very keepable or very playable cards there. Oh, I got another Moonblade Shinobi before I had a chance to even take something else. Headless Spectre, last pick. Oh, this is ugly. We're gonna have to. And we didn't even rare draft anything. What a disaster. Yeah, any wins we get here will be an absolute robbery. Basically splashing white. Ephemerate combos. We got 2 Spring Bloom Druids, Mana War, and Deep Forest Hermit, and Excavating Anurid. I get to add 2 cards to this abomination. Probably need to play the Fountains of Ichor. Probably need Rain of Revelation to make this thing come together. Do I need Choking Tethers to, like, live? Probably needs to be 18 lands. So let's cut the Ephemerate. Oh. This might be the worst deck I've ever drafted. That's not true. We need a significant amount of green to get our Spring Bloom Druids, who open up the gate for our other cards. 6, 7 green sources. 7, 8 if you count the cave. We have a fair amount of white. 1, 2, 3. That's probably too many. And fair amount of blue, probably something like that. Yeah, just classy 20 land deck. Oh, I think I forgot about the snow-covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I guess I didn't really forget about the snow-covered. Actually, Winding Way. This Tribute Mage Axe thing is just dumb. Winding Way for land is fun. And maybe we ephemerate. Oh, what can we ephemerate? We can ephemerate Spring Bloom, Mana War, Excavating Anurid, Deep Forest Hermit. Moonblade Shinobi doesn't do that, no. Maybe instead of ephemerate, I cut Llanowar Tribe just because the mana is atrocious, and I probably have to stick with that. Worst thing is at this point, like, we could play a Deep Forest Hermit and not win, which is why I'm clinging to this ephemerate as long as I am. How many creatures we have? 13. I probably should just play another creature instead to play with our Good Fortune Unicorn and this Winding Way. You want another settle over the Moonblade Shinobis? Or a Moonblade Shinobi? We have 14 creatures, if I'm counting the Splicer's skill. Druid gets you to 4 mana, doesn't guarantee you that to 5. Yeah, I'm concerned about my number of number of creatures. Oh, I guess Trumpeting Herd is another creature. Fountains of Ichor does help us get to 4/5 a little bit easier too. Winding Way. I think I want to play on turn 2. I think I like Winding Way in. Let's see what happens. This is pretty bad. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 blue cards, 4 Ions, Cave of Temptation, 2 Spring Bloom Druids, and a Fountain of Ichor to cast it. All right, let's get this over with. I want to go back and look at that draft recap. I believe it gets saved in my documents, possibly my games. There is a setting to save draft recaps. Just straight documents. Hey, my name's Blinky. You're not allowed to be Blinky. I will play first, yes. Look at this deck. Look at it. We don't have that many white sources. I think I'll mulligan. I'll keep this hand. Don't think I even want that. We're gonna Winding Way for lands on turn 2. A 1-drop? Oh, they must be going hard on Slivers. Well, given that we drew this Spring Bloom Druid... Oh. Well, we did not hit a land. We put Chiller Pillar, Excavating Anurid, Trustworthy Scout, and a second Spring Bloom Druid in our graveyard. Alright, we get to sack one of these, get a Snow-Covered Plains, an island. Seems they're full-on slivers. Okay. Like I could attack with Spring Bloom Druid. It's so weird that it might just work if I attack with this and then ninjutsu out Moonblade Shinobi, but I think I'm gonna do it. I feel like they're not gonna block because they don't want to lose their Lava Belly Sliver. Like, they're like, why would I block? This seems so weird. Nice. Alright, we're going to get that guy out. End up with a 1-1 anyway, and we'll get another crack at our Spring Bloom Druid if we need to. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Take 4. Okay, we don't have to worry about stuff. We can just play the Deep Forest Hermit. I think I can probably just attack with both of these. If they have the flying one, if I leave this back and they have the flying one, I didn't have to cast Deep Forest Hermit pre-combat. Let's see. They have the flying one, they give them all flying. I leave this guy back. I block this guy and I take 1, 2, 3, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So yeah, leaving the flyer black doesn't do anything. I'll have a second flyer only if he doesn't block. I'll just attack with both. Yeah, I really made the mistake of casting my Deep Forest Hermit before attacking. So step 1 of the only way this deck can win, draw Deep Forest Hermit, has been completed. Okay. That guy's actually not that scary, because I have all these squirrels. This guy gets +4, +5. I'll just put 3 squirrels in front of it. I think what I'm gonna do... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna play my Marassa Behemoth. Guess I'll swing with my 1-1 first. No, I'll leave my 1-1 back. Play my Marassa Behemoth. Next turn I want to settle their Cleaving Sliver and blink my Deep Forest Hermit. And if they kill like a squirrel or something, I don't want to have to chump with Deep Forest Hermit this turn. Alright. More fun. Well, at least I have green creatures to block. So it's protection from white and from blue. Guess our illusion is no longer useful. So this will have 7 power? It's a 9/7. Could just put Behemoth in front of it. I think I'm just going to put a squirrel in front of it. down to 1 vanishing token left. Oh, it's too bad I can't do both this turn, but I have to do this. Let's get rid of Cleaving and Deep Forest Hermit. If they had Ephemerate there, that'd be a pretty good beating. We'll swing. Take 9, crunch. Alright. It's working so far. We completed the mission of drawing the Deep Forest Hermit. I can't really do much else. Let's submit. I think I can keep this. So very slow. Play Forest, cycle Tranquil Thicket. Hope to draw. Okay, they're mulling. That makes this hand that much more palatable. Now the Automaton again. Not the 6-drop what I was looking for. Okay, Spring Bloom Druid one time, please. Zelfer and Decoy. At least it's... Oh, ho, ho, ho. Is this happening? Pop this. Get Snow-Covered Plains, Island. I don't think I want to sacrifice a land to Excavating Anurid. What I could do is just exile one of their things right away with Settle if they play like... If they play the Cleaving Sliver, the 4-2. Right now, then I'll just do that. That's Rock's Veteran. Well, that's still a worthy creature. So he could tap... Yeah, okay. Maybe for 1. Yeah, so we're going to settle the Rock's Veteran and blink my guy. Sack another forest. Let's get forest and another Snow-Covered Plains. Now we just need to start putting some beef into play to have blockers. There's the sword. Play our giant behemoth. If they equip something, we won't be able to then exile it. Let's play my land, play behemoth. He's an 8/8. They have their own settle, or... Well, if they have the coward thing, I can just settle my own guy. It's not the end of the world if they connect once with Sword of Truth and Justice. Okay, they have the ability to tap my Morass the Behemoth. Are they going to also equip? It appears they are. I will just block here. There's Trumpeting Herd. I can do Trumpeting Herd and Fountain of Ichor. I guess I'll do that. I think I'll hit him for 8 here. So, yeah, I think that's worth doing. Because now they're facing lethal if they attack with too much. If they have the sword equipped on a creature on defense, I won't be able to settle it to remove it. Another Zephyr and Decoy. Alright, my elephant can be tapped if they'd so desire. So you can hit me, put 2 counters on the imposter, I guess? And then move the sword? They're putting the counters on the guy himself. So I'll get another elephant. Okay. Didn't move the sword. Red up. Convoke. Let's look at what they could have. Come on, spreadsheet. Oh, is it on the? Oh, it's on the other tab. It's right in front of me. So they could have Lava Dart, Force of Rage, Fists of Flame, Quakefoot Cyclops, and then any of the Force cards. Get my other elephant. Cast it. Cast it. I have access to 7 mana here. If I play Knight of Old Benalia, this is lethal and they no longer have a good block on one of them. I don't have the mana short of activating Fount of Ichor. Can't cast 2 cards. I like making their presumed block an elephant bad. Are they gonna double block it? Or they do have the Fists of Flame as their play? No? So I think the only way to win from here is to have the ability to make a creature at instant speed to tap 2 of my creatures with Zephyr and Decoy. I have 5 lethal attackers, plus a removal spell I get to cast next turn. Although then I go down to 4 lethal attackers unless I draw another land to activate Fountain of Ichor. Okay. Yeah, my curve is terrible. I have too many 5 mana cards. Very hard for me to cast 2 cards per turn. But sometimes these have an 8/8. And sometimes you summon a Springbloom Druid to the top of your library that makes everything work out. I had commented on a Frank Karsten article that I thought Springbloom Druid might be the best green common. I think it's not quite the best green common. I think Croson Tusker needs to move up in my ranking. But we'll see. We found a match. Let's go. Did we win the dice roll? No. Can't win. Yeah, another mulligan. This I can keep. Tranquil Thicket. I'm just going to cycle it anyway. It would put a land into my graveyard. Is there any value from that? For Marassa Behemoth. I think I just bought him. Blue-white. Ugh, watch her for tomorrow. This card is very annoying. You don't really want to block it because you give your opponent the best card from the top 4 of their library. Which means it's pretty good to enable Ninjutsu. And also, if they're white-blue and like blink it a lot with Soul Herder or something like that, then they get to keep drawing lots of cards. Unfortunately, we've drawn 2 lands since our opener. We do have this Rain of Revelation. Let's see if I'm getting ninjutsu'd or soul herdered. Three color. Another watcher. Okay, we're just going to play Splicer's skill and block one of these idiots. If they just have Mana War, it's an absolute disaster. Okay, that's not a Mana War. Could still be like a... Okay. If they don't attack, it kind of says that the cards that are in there underneath their watchers aren't that good. The fact that... Okay, I guess their cards suck. We just have to Rain of Revelation here. We could probably assume that our golem's getting tapped. Like, it's possible I should have just attacked there. Our squirrel would be nice here. Our squirrel man. Astral Drift. That's not a creature. But if he can cycle something, he can blink my golem and it'll be gone forever. Wow, okay, I'm glad I didn't attack. Alright, we'll discard this non-snow-covered plains. I'm so bad against blink effects. And yes, Astral Drift in hand, or in play. Chiller Pillar will be a 5/5 flyer, a narrow phage. He's into the play tapped, yeah? Okay, I won't be able to play 2 things. I think I have to start attacking. Well, there's Deep Forest Hermit. Okay, we're swinging with our golems. Play our Hermit. Okay, narrow phage, 2/3. He's got 5 mana available. He's got Astral Drift in play. I got an Elephant Token, who's a nice juicy target. Any cards he draws will grow a narrow phage. This would be a good time for me to draw my 5 mana removal, or even my 5 mana Crusade guy. Knight of Old Benalia, I think. He can't quite decide what he's doing here. Trustworthy scout? That's what you come up with? That is a creature. They can use Zelfrin decoy this turn if they want. Vanishing. Oh, there's a settle. Let's see, if they draw one card, this becomes a 3/4. They certainly seem like the kind of person who wants to draw cards with Astral Drift. If I attempt to exile a creature of theirs, I'm sure they'll just cycle something to blink their own creature in response to my settle. So I think I'm just going to swing with everything that's not a Deep Forest Hermit. Try and lose a golem or an elephant to something. Possibly 2 golems / elephants. And then second main phase, we'll settle the Anerophage and blink our Deep Forest Hermit. So Anerophage is a 3/4. They tap the Hermit, that's irrelevant. We lose our golem, we lose an elephant to getting eaten by a Anerophage. They get, okay, they get to draw 2 cards. Take 5. Do that and that. We got squirrels. I get my golem token back. What? Astral Drift. How dare you? Okay, somehow we keep getting away with things. This would be a good time to have the Naturalize that I definitely did not take. The Anerophage is probably worthy of bringing Tornado in. So I'll bring in Tornado. My Splicer's skill feels pretty bad against an Astral Drift. Yeah. I think I can keep this on the draw. We can cycle Tornado if we have to. We have Farmstead Gleaner. There's the Watchers. This card is pretty solid. Wish I could know if because I need to get to 4 mana. What's this? And that's Astral Drift. I think I don't cycle Tornado yet. Play my Gleaner. I think I'll just block here. Oh, nothing, huh? Okay. How much is this to untap? 2? Alright. It's gonna attack. He can block. I guess I'll just pay to untap? And then he could, like, bounce my guy. Or pump his Watcher? Okay, he's blinking his Watcher, sure. It's pretty good. He gets to draw lots and lots of cards. I assume he's just going to ephemerate this again to get all these impulses. He hasn't played, like, the Changeling guy. He hasn't played Mana War. Like, he's got some decent Blink stuff, but he hasn't had much in the way of Blink payoffs. He's got the Watcher for tomorrow. That's no joke. Is this Answered Prayer? Okay. I guess we just attack with our 3/3 and play a Chiller Pillar. We'll hold up Tornado in case he turns this into a creature at instant speed. He can't counter my thing, I'm pretty sure, so we'll just play Chiller Pillar. What's this? Choking Tethers. I guess you tap Chiller Pillar and blink my Gleaner? No. Blink your own guy. Okay, drawing more cards. So they could have made... Oh no, it always comes back at the end step. So Answered Prayers will just gain a life here. Well, eventually they'll have to do more than this. I've got 6 power. Elfrin Decoy. Maybe for 5? No. Leaving the Watcher back to double block or chump. More Watchers. Oh, they never end. I have to worry about them blinking some more stuff. Alright, this guy, I have to untap him manually. I just want as many creatures in play as I possibly can. There's nothing on their side of the board that I feel like I need on thin ice yet, and I think if I try to do anything like that, they're just going to blink my stuff anyway. I'm just going to try and cast Knight of Old Benalia. That'll allow my Chiller Pillar to attack and not get double blocked. Single block it is. Oh, no, it's Gilded Light. Okay. Blink that, draw another card. Thing is, they're not removing anything from my board. They're not dealing a whole heap of damage. I guess, no, Saffron Decoy is still summoning 6, so they can't tap Knight at the end of turn. Okay, now they can tap Knight aggressively to deal 7 to me. Yeah. Worst thing is my removal doesn't work so good with the blink. Forgot I found a new love. Oh, there's the Hermit, but I don't have double green. Don't really want to sacrifice a land to an Anurid. Don't really want to cast a removal spell that'll just get astral drifted to turn it off. Could just play a Moonblade Shinobi. It'd be nice to play Moonblade Shinobi and On Thin Ice in the same turn. I shall check out that deck. Like, I could untap Farnstead Gleaner, attack with him, and then have him available again. I kind of want a Tornado here, is another thing. Let's just do nothing. I guess every cycling card essentially draws them 2 cards. The card that they draw plus the blinking of a Watcher for tomorrow. It's a... I have to give my opponent credit for his sweet deck. But man, do you have to play some bad cards. Like Gilded Light and like Splash Quakefoot Cyclops. So I might kill Answered Prayer right now. Maybe they'll cycle a second time? Let's see. How many cards do they have? 16 cards left in their deck? Okay, blink my Chiller Pillar. $15 cards. Like, decking them is maybe an out. Giving her, eh? Well, let's untap. I think I block like this. Take 4, go to 4. Don't give them any more cards this turn. If they have the overload thing, are they gonna blink some of my stuff? or blink some of their stuff. Okay, they're switching his power and toughness so that it's a trade. Oh, that can go to the face. Okay, so I'm dead to Firebolt flashback. Do I have any way to gain life? No. And I didn't draw Forest. Alright, let's go to the next game. Well, I never did cycle Tornado, but they did have the flyer. And that makes 2 flyers, so I think it's worthy to keep that in. If they don't try Astral Drift, everything gets a lot easier. There's Good Fortune Unicorn. Yeah, I'll keep this. I'll just suspend Knight. Do they have the stupid 2-1s? First one. One suspend trigger gone. And your is a nice one. Might just play Moonblade Shinobi here. Do you hit for 2? Answered prayers. Okay, they didn't really do a lot with answered prayers. I'm drawing all the removal. There's the Oneirophage. This would be a good time to draw 5th land. What's my counters at? 2? So he's... This is going to 1. Yeah, so Knight of Old Benalia is coming out next turn. Thank you, 5th land. I'll just exile the Oneirophage. There's no point in exiling my Good Fortune Unicorn. They might chump Moonblade Shinobi. If they don't, I end up with a 2/2 flyer. They are chumping it. Okay, they get the best card from the top 4. So Knight's coming down. It'll be a 4/4 with haste. That'll pump these guys into a 3/3 and a 5/4. imposter. Turn answered prayers on. What else do you got? Is Elfrin decoy? Sure. Here comes the knight. Cast ya. He's a 4/4. It's a 3/3, 4/3. Oof. Can't cast on thin ice. Don't have my snow land. I think I just settle the imposter so that I can swing with everyone. Maybe it should have been the decoy. Take, how much is that? 11? Yeah, take a, oh, you scallywag. They're chumping again. They really don't want my my Moonblade Shinobi to get out of control. Smart decision, probably. What's this? Hope it's not a gigantic... Okay, Pondering Mage. Wouldn't mind drawing one of my Spring Bloom Druids to get myself a Snow Basic. I wouldn't mind drawing my Snow Plains. Turn this on. I will display Excavating Anurid most likely. Spring Bloom Druid. Sack up Plains. To get a Forest and a Snow Plains. Exile, that's some bitch. Finally get my 2/2. Here at 5. So they've still got some shenanigans. They showed me choking tethers from before. Still this answered prayers in play. There's the Astral Drift. I could blink my illusion. I'm feeling pretty good here, though. If they cycle choking tethers, that'll tap one thing and blink another thing. They would tap him and blink him, and they'd take 6, still die. So I guess I'll just swing and see what happens. I could have put 2 Cave of Temptation tree counters. Oh, they could cycle 2 things. Didn't account for that. Okay, blink him. And what else are you gonna do, cycling wise? Choking tethers, tap 2 things. Blink the illusion, tap the knight, you take 4, go to 1. Man, the worst thing is, now I was gonna play Deep Forest Hermit, and now I don't get make all my tokens even bigger. But that's okay. Still casting him. No, my Shinobi's still a 4/3. Quakefoot, this is Desperation, I assume? Could blink a squirrel? don't know what outs there even are. In this position. Well, we beat the pretty sweet Astral Drift deck. Thank you, Squirrel Lord.
Let's go, Blinky.
Hey, Stone Life, 7 months in a row. What a legendary viewer you are. You got the 6-month badge. I'm gonna have to make bigger, better badges for you. Well, you're a moderator. Let's give you all the things. How do I make you even more powerful in the realm of BlinkyMTG? I don't know how to VIP people. Maybe if you're a mod, you don't VIP? There you go, now you're a VIP. How's it going? Not too bad. We 2-1'd an earlier draft. We drafted again, and we're up 2-0 so far, somehow. Yes, we're getting ready for several big tourneys that are on the horizon. 2 weekends from now, I'm going to Seattle for a somewhat smaller tournament, but it is this format. And then in end of July, I'm going to Spain. This is the older Magic online client. It's a lot uglier. It doesn't have cool plugins so people can hover over cards. Or it might have something like that somewhere. Turn on Deckmaster, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. Yeah. Alright, we found a match. Let's join it. Let's go. No, Tammy's not going to come to Spain. Yeah, you're VIP now. Which is better, the sword or this diamond? We won the die roll. That's good. Step 1, win the die roll. Well, we have a playable hand, so I guess we'll keep. We're going to have to play this Tranquil Thicket, so I'll just play it now. Uh-oh, mountains. I'll play an island, we'll play our Trustworthy Scout. Shoot, I played the wrong land because I'm a schmuck. Alright, that was a big boo-boo. I kind of zoned out for a second there. So we missed out on 2 damage potentially. The likelihood of me being on the splice is so absurdly low that I'm just going to Splicer's skill here. Yes. Well, no. For Seattle, no. I don't need to own any new cards. The format of Seattle is sealed deck and limited, so they provide you with booster packs, and you build a deck out of the booster packs that you're provided with for the cost of entry. So that one's fine. And then for Spain, yeah, I'll need to acquire some of these new cards, but I won't need that many of them, and I still have lots of store credit. But I will need to get some new cards. But in Spain, I have... Oh, they're going to force a... So they got rid of Uma's Always Charm, so they 2-for-1 themselves to kill my 3-3. Alright. Could be worse. Do I Chiller Pillar here? Sure. Yeah, and I've got quite a collection of the older cards, so for the constructed format for Spain, I'm doing a pretty good job. Doing pretty good. Okay, my opponent is killing all my stuff. I guess I kind of want to do Good Fortune Unicorn and Trustworthy Scout in the same turn, so maybe I'll just Reign of Revelation, and I'll just do it right now so we can make our land drop. We've already lost the Chiller Pillar, so I'll just ditch the snow-covered plains. Alright, let's see if... Oh, I only have one white source. Oh, I should have kept that plains. What did I keep instead? I kept the forest? Oh, that was a dumb play. Alright, I guess I'll just play this thing and it'll just die. Yeah. 2 Urza's Rage, man. Opponent's deck has got some pretty sweet removal. They need to play a creature at some point to kill me, though. Now we have double white. Silmagar Scavenger. Sure, you go to 2/3. I guess I can just Spring Bloom Druid here. There's no way I'll just sack a forest. We'll put a forest, and we put a snow-covered plains into play tapped. Get triple Settle Beyond Reality. If they mind rot me, things could go south. Kill my dude. Opponent is a lot of removal. Maybe they have the rare enchantment? They like kill me with that? Might be bringing in my second Marassa Behemoth against this guy. We'll see. They're pretty good at dealing 3 damage to this stuff. Take 2. First damage on the board. Just gonna swing, and we're gonna I think kill this thing. We'll sack another forest. We'll get forest and an island. We're thinning our deck, getting as many lands out as possible to make the concentration of our deck as high as possible for non-lands. I assume they have double black cards in hand that are just not doing anything. At some point I could put the 2 counters on something with Cave of Temptation. Might just do that next turn. See ya. They have so much removal. My squirrel dude is pretty good against this plan. First Sphere Gargantua. That's one we want to exile. Both of these exile, so fine either way. Okay, well, Excavating Anurid. Sack a forest. Got another Spring Bloom. I think what I'm going to do is settle that guy, and we'll draw another card. Does this make... No, Headless Spectre. That's pretty relevant. Oh, Convoke Mob this guy. Okay. I think I'll just play Shinobi and an... Alright, thanks, Stone Lives. Thanks for stopping by, and enjoy your errands. Play another Spring Bloom Druid, second island. Get an island out of plains. I think I'll just play Moonblade Shinobi. Could wait to ninjutsu it. I think I'll just play it. What do they got now? Fountain of Ichor. That's kind of an annoying one because he can block my Moonblade Shinobi. Well, he's not hell-bent for Headless Spectre to make me discard yet. He can flashback Smiting Helix. Okay, we're gonna Winding Way, name creatures. Oof. We had Trumpeting Herd, Plains, Fountain of Ichor. Play the Farmstead Gleaner. I guess we'll just on thin ice the this guy so we don't have to discard. I'm down to 6 cards left in my entire deck. Igneous Elemental, kill my Farmstead Gleaner. Enduring Sliver. I might just get decked here because my Druid was unfortunately too far in the bottom. Yeah, killing that. Take 4. Okay, there's Marasa Behemoth. He don't mess around. He closes the game nice and quick. Where's the Druid? I got 4 or 5. They don't have enough to kill him. I think I'll just swing with my 8/8. And we'll probably put counters on my Spring Bloom Druid. So that I can block the Igneous Elemental. Oh. They have the Munitions Expert he's been sitting on for a while. That's a bit of a beating. I think we're gonna... let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of the Igneous Elemental, leave my 8/8 on defense, as it were. There's a Mana War. Don't really want to blink this. Swing for 8. 3 to 6. Hold on to Mana War. Headless Spectre. Play land. Do you suit up anything? No. So they've got 4 toughness they can deploy. Guess we cast. I have 1 card left in my library, and it's the Druid. we swing for 9. Yeah, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power and toughness they can put in front of it. And I guess I just mana war. There's Spectre. And I guess I killed him. Wow, 1 card remaining, which was the Deep Forest Hermit. I managed to win a game without drawing my Deep Forest Hermit, which was nice. So they're really good at dealing 3 damage to stuff. With Pyrophobia, 2 Urza's Rages, and a Pyrophobia. They also have Diabolic Edict and Mob, and Force of Disrepair. Oh, I thought I had another Marassa Behemoth. Oh, never mind. Ephemerate seems pretty good against them. Just blink my creatures they're targeting with all its removal. My own removals seemed fine. Let's cut. Mana War didn't seem very good. Let's drop the Mana War. Oh, I have 18 lands in right now? How long has that been the case? Let's drop a land. Drop a forest on the draw. Trumpeting Herd is one of the better cards against what we've seen from them, but unfortunately, only the 1-lander. It would be particularly punishing if this was a 1-lander with an Ephemerate. Well, this'll work. We have the Deep Forest Hermit Ephemerate combo if we live that long. Oh, they're mulling the 5. Am I going to 3-0 with this so-called train wreck? Trustworthy Scout on top? Yeah, we'll keep that. I just don't want to get run over. Basically want to... Card I do worry about with Deep Forest Hermit is the, like, the black colorless instant. What is it called? Force of Despair. Yeah, Force of Despair is a very nice answer to a Deep Forest Hermit. There's Spring Bloom Druid. All right, we're just gonna play our Scout. It might die. Who knows? It's not. He's not gonna do anything at instant speed, I don't think. He had 2 Urza's Rages, 2 Pyrophobias. Fountain of Ichor. He's got a bit more mana this time. I guess I'll sacrifice. I could play a forest. I have lots of forests. Hit you for 2. I don't have any removal of my own this time, so if they play some giant idiot, I'll get wrecked by that. But maybe Deep Forest Hermit will be good enough. Can I attack opponent? There we go. sack a forest, get a forest and an island. If they just sit back on Fountain of Ichor, I guess we go for a Hermit. Or maybe we play a Moonblade Shinobi, we'll see. So my creatures are itty bitty. I got my Hermit. Okay. I think I just play Hermit here. Don't think I want to Excavating Anurid yet. Again, I have to worry about them emptying their hand with the what's the name of the stupid card? I keep forgetting the name of it. Force of Disrepair. Or Despair, sorry. Not Disrepair. Attack with this guy. I would be ecstatic if he traded here. Kind of hoping Hermit lives so that I can do the Ephemerate play. Ah, he had the Despair. Oh, there goes Umezawa's Charm again. That's the same card he did last time. Alpine Guide. Get a mountain. So now he's hellbent. I hope he doesn't take my Excavating Anurid. Oh, come on. How unlucky. I'm just going to play Moonblade Shinobi. Oh, good. He's tapping that thing. Okay. So he's not going to be hellbent here, unless he draws. No. So Headless Spectre's not going to deal any damage. Just going to double block here. Kill his 3/3, make him lose a mountain. Okay, we'll Spring Bloom Druid again. Sack a mountain, or sack a forest, get 2 forests. Or forest and a snow-covered plains, I guess, because we do have Chill Pillars still. So he's not going to be hellbent. I guess I'd go for the double block here. Alright, he's mobbing on him, so I'll Ephemerate my 3/2. I'll choose not to cast it, I don't think. Yeah. Nope. Oh. Man, I'm gonna lose. I'll play Forest as I go. What's this? Oh, Silumgar Scavenger. Take my 7, go to 7. I don't know what my outs are here. That's certainly not it. Attack. Guess I attack. I think I will bring in... Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. I should have played my land. Let's go 2 Headless Specters. Yeah, I'm bringing in the plummet effect. Alright, concede game. I still like Ephemerate, I think, in response to all his removal. Don't like Mana War very much. Tornado will come in. I can't really afford to play too many non-creatures. I'm about 14 creatures right now, if I'm counting Splicer and Trumpeting Herd. I'm on the play. Yeah, I'll submit. Alright. If he doesn't have Force of Despair for the 3rd time, then I'll be able to get there with Deep Forest Hermit. Winding Way will probably name creature. I'll be able to sack a plains to get a snow-covered plains and a forest. Maybe it's too early to Winding Way, actually. Might end up discarding. So I'll wait on Winding Way. Yeah. Now we have the second forest. We can just sacrifice a plains for a snow-covered plains and an island. Edict my guy, sure. Now he can just Force of Despair without even have to exile something if it happens to be in his hand. Let's go for it. Does he have it? Oh, come on. He said it every time. All right. Make him have it. That's the moral of the story. Goblin War Party. So now we're going to Winding Way for creatures. Ooh, we can also Reign of Revelation. We'll go for this one first. Good, we hit a fair number of creatures. Guess I'll just play the Farmstead. Next turn we might be able to go Enduring Sliver plus Rain of Revelation. Silumgar Scavenger. Just cast it. Are you going to eat one of your goblins? He is. Oh, it's got haste. Yeah. Take 3. So, I want to be able to Tornado. That's 3 mana. This is 2. Yeah, okay, we can do it all. Attack with Farmstead. Do I want to? Yeah. I'm going to untap immediately because I want to play Enduring Sliver right away. What is the trigger on this? Whenever another creature you control dies. Yeah. Where's this rage? My 3/3. Oh well. Kill the flyer. Start my turn. There's Excavating Anurid. Perfect. I think I'll just eat this Plains. And I'll just outlast that guy right now. It's nice, get 6 mana. Kind of hoping Excavating Anurid sticks around. No, this is Mob. He's holding up, so he's got another of the Specters. Black, black, red? No, just kill both my stuff. Okay. Well, Rain of Revelation. We'll discard Plains. We'll just play Fountain of Ichor. Alpine Guide. Sack a Mountain. Or get a mountain. Take 2, go to 15. Oh. Oh. The Mind Rot. Both removal spells. Yeah. So I think, how much mana do I have? Yeah, I've got enough to activate this. Oh, not like that. Activate this like this. Play this. Oops, no, no, no. Cast it. Hit him for 4. Oh no. Huge Goblin War Party. That's not good. At 3. Okay, I'm alive. But they have another... No, they've used their Urza's Rages. Probably trade the Fountains of Ichor for the Alpine Guide, so I have a creature I don't have to invest all this mana in. 1. Cast the Splicer's skill and hit them for 3. Can't beat much of anything. There's Trumpeting Herd. Hit them for 6. Try and end this game as quickly as possible before they draw lethal. Okay, that's not going to do it, but that will kill me. Cast it. I need to draw a removal spell for the Spectre. Oh, yes. So I swing with everyone. Yeah, swing with all of these. There's no way for me to kill him right now, is there? Just exile that, swing with all 4. No, I can't. Yeah, I should just try and kill him right now. Swing with all 4. Maybe kill them. I was kept thinking of like tricks with Blinky Mountain Dude. Can't believe I won. Well, Trainwreck Draft gets there. Well, that's certainly going up on YouTube. I had no confidence in this deck at all, but killing your opponent's stuff and having a bomb rare makes a big deal. Makes a big difference. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and windmill slam the subscribe button above to see more like it in the future. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me streaming Magic Arena every weekday morning at twitch.tv/BlinkyMTG. Hope to see you there.